And we start with the breaking news update coming in from Jammu. An encounter currently underway in Jammu Sidhra area, and currently firing is on, is the information coming in. Two terrorists are also likely on the spot as per the Jammu and Kashmir police. So these are fresh inputs coming in with regards to an ongoing encounter that has begun in the Sidhra area in Jammu. More details coming in, and Pradeep joining us with the latest. Yes, Pradeep, what can you tell us?
See, early morning today, a truck was moving from the Sidhra side. The truck was stopped by the Naka party, and that was the time when the terrorists who were sitting inside the truck, they opened fire. And right now, the information what we have got is that one terrorist has been eliminated. We are also getting inputs about the other terrorists being killed, but yet that is yet to be officially confirmed. But yes, these terrorists were on their way towards either Kashmir Valley or they were planning some attack. That's a matter of investigation. All I can say, right now, the encounter is going on. It appears that there were about 2 to 3 terrorists. Right now, I am on the Sidhra highway, which is being blocked, and we are just a few hundred meters away from the spot where right now the firefight between terrorists and security forces is going on. This is the same spot where a few days back the terrorists have lobbed a grenade trying to target Naka party, but they didn't succeed. This is not first time when the terrorists have used trucks to travel from one place to another place. In the past also we have seen many a time the trucks were converted into mobile bunkers, and the terrorists used to sit inside those trucks, and then from Jammu region they used to cross either from any of the sides from the international border, and then they used to move towards Kashmir Valley. Here in this particular case, it is not clear whether they were planning a big attack, but yes, there had been intelligence inputs that on New Year Eve or during the New Year they were planning a big attack, because we have seen this year more than 180 terrorists have been eliminated, which includes top commanders, and their morale is very low. So just to boost their sagging morale, Pakistan is trying to send in more ultras on this side of the border so that they can carry out a bigger spectacular attack and make bigger headline and inflict maximum casualty, especially targeting security forces. That seems to be their plan. But right now, the firefight between security forces and terrorists is going on. That what inputs we are getting, the one terrorist has been eliminated. The reports about the other terrorists is also coming, but that is yet to be confirmed. It appears that there are 2 to 3 terrorists, and most probably this group seems to be of pan-Islamic terror outfit Jaish-e-Mohammed. In the past also, a similar kind of modus operandi had been adopted by Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, because they cross from the international border, then the truck is waiting there, they board that truck, and in that truck they either move towards the destination which they have to target, or they move towards Kashmir Valley, because that is their modus operandi and game plan. Here in this case, it's a matter of investigation, but what we have been told that today morning, while the truck was moving from that side, that was the time when Naka party spotted the truck, they stopped the truck, and that was the time when terrorists just jumped from the truck and they opened fire. And since then the firing is going on. All the senior police officials and other security force officials, they are on spot. The encounter is going on. The area has been properly cordoned. Let me show you here also. You can see nobody is allowed to move beyond this point. Already barricading has been done because they do not want to take any chance, and that's why the traffic on this road is completely stopped. You can see the traffic has almost come to the screeching halt, because no one is allowed to go beyond this point. The area has got the forest cover nearby, so they are not taking any chance. They do not want the terrorists to flee from the cordon and move towards the forest. Well, then it will become a little bit difficult. That's why they have barricaded this area, and right now the three-pronged operation is going on from all sides, and the properly cordon is being laid so that the terrorists who are there trapped are not able to flee from that side. But so far it seems that security forces continue to dominate and counter site, and they had been able to pin down terrorists. They are carrying large quantities of arms and ammunition. With them are assault rifles. They're also carrying with them grenades also, because they tried to flee on several occasions. They tried to flee from that cordon, but they haven't succeeded so far. And let me show you again. This is the Sidhra area. The area has been properly cordoned, and nobody's allowed to. Now I think they will allow, the police will allow us to move beyond this point, and will be moving exactly towards where the firefight is going on. But other passengers will not be allowed to move beyond this point where firefight and encounter between the security forces and police is going on. And information what we are getting, one terrorist killed, they are carrying large quantities of arms and ammunition, seems to be a Jaish-e-Mohammed group.
Okay, so a clear Jaish-e-Mohammed affiliation that perhaps is coming to light. We'll still wait for a confirmation on the same. You're reporting from the area. Pradeep, you're telling us that if sources are to be believed, one terrorist of the 2 has already been eliminated. But what about the security around you, and what is in the latest going on with regards to the search and cordon operations?
See, right now the cordon has been laid and nobody is allowed to move beyond certain points because reason being that they were 2 to 3 terrorists and they were planning to either target security installation or they had a plan to move towards Kashmir Valley. That's not clear because that's a matter of investigation. Once the investigation will be over, because right now the focus is totally on the terrorists who are there trapped. They are trying to pin them down. They do not want the terrorists to break cordon and flee from that area, because right now the information is that security forces totally continue to dominate counter-terror operation here in Jammu region, Sidhra. Sidhra is the area which is close to Nagrota and it connects Jammu-Srinagar National Highway. Had they been able to cross this Naka point, definitely they would have reached Jammu-Srinagar National Highway. And on National Highway there are several army headquarters, and then it would have been really very easy for them to target any of these areas. But I think they didn't succeed in their mission, whatever plan they had in their mind, because police was able to stop this truck, and from that truck they got down, and since then the firing between the security forces and terrorists is going on. This is the same area where a few days back terrorists had lobbed a grenade targeting Naka Party, because we have seen that the terrorists do not want to confine their activities only to Kashmir Valley. During the last few months we have seen the terrorists are trying to make their presence felt. They have tried to target only just 2 days back. We reported here on Times Now how the 15 kg IED was recovered from Basantgarh area in Udhampur. That IED was defused yesterday. So they are planning to inflict maximum casualty, because reason is that why they are trying to target Jammu region, because here majority population is Hindu. If they will be targeting Jammu region, that means they will be able to communalize situation. That's what is the intent.
Okay, let me quickly go across to Mr. SP Vaid, also joining us on the phone line. Sir, what do you make of the ongoing situation? The encounter is still underway. Our colleague Pradeep, who's reporting from the spot, is telling us that search and cordon has been laid and one terrorist has been neutralized. But what's coming to light is that perhaps these terrorists belong to Jaish-e-Mohammed.
See, these terrorists of Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Toiba, they are trying their best to do some incident in Jammu regions, disturb Jammu region, so that communal situation flares up, which will put security forces into back foot. So that is what is the effort from across, and that's why you see increased activity of the terrorists in Jammu region, infiltration through drones, dropping of weapons through drones, infiltration through IB sector and Rajouri Poonch sector, and try to do some major act, terrorist act in Jammu region, so that the Jammu region has a mixed population of Hindus and Muslims. So somehow do some incident in a religious place or kill many Hindus so that they retort and communalize the situation, giving back to the minor other community, and this is what is the effort of deep state from across. And good that J&K police has tracked down these terrorists, and encounter is going on, and one terrorist has been neutralized. They should be, the sooner they are killed, the better it is.
But Mr. Vaid, also if you can shed some insights on your assessment on the ground situation of the valley currently. We know that encounters have been taking place time and again, wherein of course our brave forces have been eliminating the terrorists from the valley. So when it comes to the assessment on the ground, what is your take on that?
See, in Kashmir Valley, I think all parameters are indicating improvement in the situation. Whether it is in terms of number of incidents, number of terrorist encounters, all they are coming down. Even infiltration has come down quite a bit, as well as the young new boys are not joining terrorist ranks. Very few of them, there are reports of joining. So the numbers are coming down of the terrorists operating in Kashmir Valley, which indicates much improvement. There is no incidents of stone pelting for many years. There's no band calls. So overall situation has improved quite a bit.
Sir, there is a pattern to this. It's not just limited to terrorists. Pakistan also trying to infiltrate drones into India, and like you're telling us, there is a larger modus operandi at play here. They're trying to go beyond South Kashmir that they've been attempting since quite some time. The bordering areas of Punjab also, we're looking at similar activities take place every now and then. But yes, all in all, these activities have gone down. Thank you, Dr. Vaid, for speaking to us here on Times Now. Let me go across to Pradeep once again, who continues to stay on with us. Pradeep, yes, what can you tell us in the latest? We're talking about 2 terrorists in total, is it?
Yes, that's the information. What we are getting is that there are either two to three terrorists, those who were traveling in a truck, and you rightly said that they do not want themselves to remain confined only to South Kashmir area. Are trying to make their presence felt even here in the Jammu region. We are right now moving towards exactly the spot where encounter is going on, because initially they had barricaded that area. They were not allowing even the journalists to move from one point to the other point, because reason being that they were taking all precautionary measures. Because initial times of encounter, what happens, the terrorists try to run from one place to another place. In the process, they try to inflict casualties. So they are trying taken areas properly cordoned. The terrorists they are trying to ensure the terrorists not able to flee from one point to the other point.
We need to track that very, very closely. Pradeep tells us that a total of 2 to 3 terrorists are believed to be involved, and one, as per sources, has been neutralized already. As the firefighting operations continue,